Hey, Scorpio, intuitive soul coach here with your May 2023 bonus reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings, Scorpio, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so we are going to take a look and see possibly what you don't see coming and how that energy can help you move forward. And it wouldn't surprise me to see some of the same cards, which I do see out here, that a lot of other signs have been receiving as well. So there is a collective shift happening, and it's been happening for quite some time, but we may see a lot coming to the surface in the month of May. Now, the month of May tends to slow down a little bit as well. You may have noticed that April really flew by. But this energy is about reflecting, reevaluating, and taking a look at what's working in your world, Scorpio, and what needs to be released, hence the detoxifying card here. So you have Aries energy showing up right away. So still dealing with a few things that maybe have started to show up in the last few months. This could be finances, it could be triggers, it could be situations around health, excuse me, and it may have really enhanced around Aries season. So that was March into April. So you have here, work through your feelings. Scorpio, we have this moon energy in your sign as well around the 5th of May. So this is a really powerful eclipse and energy that is highlighting you. So this is all about going deep, going within, pushing through insecurities. This is showing up for you over here as well. A lot of signs receive this, as well as the breakthrough tension, detoxify, go deeper. This is a lot of the same energy that we've been seeing across the board, but it's going to enhance for you because there's big changes. And I'm sensing here that this may have to do with health, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. A lot of you are taking a look at, again, how you feel on a deeper level. Do you feel good within your own skin? Do you feel energized? Do you feel creative? Do you feel like you are being the best version of you? And if the answer is no, Scorpio, I feel like you're taking inspired action this month to really take a look at what you can do to create the next steps moving forward. And it actually may take you by surprise. You may have this gust of inspiration or creativity that shows up as if out of the blue, but it's because you have been doing the inner healing. You have been doing the inner work. Inside, it may not have manifested yet in the physical realm, and that may be something that it shocks you when it does show up in the physical. You're actually taking inspired action, and we see that smack dab in the middle of your reading, in the middle of the month, and we tend to procrastinate. So I'm getting this energy here of procrastination. And if you have been procrastinating on maybe housework, spring cleaning, your health, your eating, career, whatever this is here, if you've been putting something off, I feel like you're really digging deep, especially the first couple of weeks in May, because you have working through your feelings and go deeper. This is you, Scorpio energy here. So you're really taking a look at what, again, is working, what's not, and what you can incorporate into your life. But first, you must release and get rid of some limiting behaviors or thoughts, some situations that no longer serve you. It could even be going through your pantry and getting rid of all the processed foods or the sugars. It could be getting out your bike out of storage or out of a room that you haven't been in for a while and maybe biking places instead of driving. I'm just sensing here that you're ready for change, and it may have felt like a long time coming, but this is really activating your energy this month to take change and make change and finally have something new show up in your world. But it's because you're eliminating and working through something that's been bogging you down. And this is a common energy that we're seeing across the board. Once again, if you check out your other signs, your rising sign, your moon sign, For these bonus readings, you may see a common theme or common denominator. It's no surprise that we're seeing a lot of the same energy coming in because we are all on a collective level feeling these shifts. And this is impacting you, Scorpio, in a very big way. So what we'll do is we'll clarify these as well after we go through them. And then at the end, we'll pull a card from the Mystical Shaman Oracle and get you the message there. So in the middle of the month, and this makes complete sense because Mercury starts to go forward around the 15th of May. So you have a couple of weeks to really go within, take a look at what's working. What do you need to detoxify from? Some of you really are working on staying hydrated, keeping your energy levels high, trying to surround yourself with things that uplift you instead of energy vampires or instead of things that bring that energy or that vibration down. So that can be anything in your world. This reminds me at times of that devil energy. It can be temptations, addictions, obsessions. It can be even manipulation, fear, and codependency. Sometimes even materialism as well. So I do sense that some of you could also be releasing obsessive behaviors or obsessive thoughts around money or finances because that is showing up here for you as well. Finances and money, even though we don't have any cards that say it, I feel intuitively that we may see some pentacles showing up here. I'm getting here 9 of Pentacles for you. And I also feel justice. So there could be some sort of maybe judgment or legality or balance showing up around your finances because you're taking inspired action to do something about it, whether it's looking at your finances, taking a look at where you're spending your money, where you're saving. You could be compiling maybe some bills that you have. You may be paying something off. I'm just sensing that you're taking a look at the energy exchange that you have with money, and you're shifting the way that you view it, the way you think of it, and the way that you handle it. So I'm also feeling here with Detoxify, some of you may be going on a cleanse. Some of you may be going, it could be a juice cleanse, or you may be starting a new diet. But I feel like this can be just eliminating as much as you can processed foods, sugars, sodas, caffeine. It could even be cigarettes, tobacco, alcohol, whatever this is here for you. You're detoxifying, and it's going to leave you feeling a lot better and way more energized, Scorpio. And that shows up around mid-month. So I feel that once Mercury starts to move direct again around the 15th or so, you're going to take inspired action because you've had a couple of weeks to really process. And you may have even started to detoxify these things from your world. Many of you have. But I feel like this is the big push that you've really needed to get going here. You have this Virgo energy that says take inspired action. So mid-month here, you could be launching an idea, going into an interview. You may be going grocery shopping and buying healthy foods. There could even be some sort of mending or healing around health. Now that can be physical health, spiritual, emotional, mental as well, because some of you have been taking on some stress, and some of you have definitely been through some heartache as well with these feelings arising. This could even be something that has maybe it happened 20 years ago, and we don't always realize that we suppress and we can store within the body, and it creates dis-ease in other areas of our lives. And that may be something you're really going back on. I also feel that some of you Scorpios may be thinking about either writing a memoir or journaling, or taking a look at maybe some old photos that you had of yourself growing up or family members. I'm just getting this walk down memory lane. So we may even see that 6 of Cups showing up in your reading as well. Scorpio, you are showing up again here. You have breathe through the tension, and this has shown up for a lot of signs as well. So we may see a little bit of miscommunication. We could see things coming to the surface with that eclipse. We may also see truths coming out all around us, but most importantly within ourselves. A lot of people are doing shadow work right now, or reaching into the depths of their soul so they can clear out the clutter, so to speak, so they can heal on a root level, on a holistic level, by seeing things from a higher perspective and getting to the root of an issue. If you've been suffering from some sort of autoimmune or a health issue that tends to maybe put off health professionals, or if they're not able to figure out what it is, I do sense that you may be getting a second opinion. You may be seeing an alternative health practitioner. There's answers coming in for you, but you're taking inspired action to see what other resources you can utilize this month as well. So breathing through the tension, finding ways to reduce stress, to reduce anxiety. But first, we must shed light to those shadows that are causing that anxiety and that stress to stem up in the first place. We must take inspired action to create change. Otherwise, nothing is going to happen. It's like that definition of insanity. Keep doing the same thing over and over and you're going to get different results. Because there's such a shift in vibrational frequency on a collective level, we're almost being pushed to take note or take a look at the things that are not working in our worlds. And this month for you, Scorpio, is really highlighted so you can get back on track, so you can manifest that life that you want for yourself, that abundance, that love, that happiness, that success. So this is a pivotal part of your journey here. You will breathe through this tension. You will work through these feelings here. Next, we have Virgo energy again, which is all about assessing the situation, taking a look again at what's working and what's not. So we're getting a little bit of that repetitive energy showing up, but I feel that you're double checking, you're really digging deep. You may be talking to even a coach, a therapist, a mentor, a healer. You may be reading self-help books, really diving in, but now you're taking all of that knowledge that maybe you've acquired, or it could be resources you're reaching out. I feel like you're doing something with it. Instead of just accumulating the knowledge, you're putting it to work, you're putting it to practice here. And that's how we are going to really dive in and gain the necessary wisdom that we seek, right? So we may even see that hermit energy in the month of May. So we may see that show up. Now your final card here is this Cancerian energy. And again, every single sign I feel has had this card. And this is all about pushing through those insecurities, because boy, oh boy, are they showing up. This could be insecurities around your body, around your looks. This is deeper as well. Insecurities around trust, relationships, worthiness. I feel like you are coming into this energy of awareness, and you are aware. There's this heightened sense of awareness happening. I'm getting high priestess energy here for you as well, of what's working and again, what's not. And I've said that a million times, but you out of all the signs here, I mean, it's impacting everyone, but Scorpio, for you, this is a really powerful shift, and you are pushing through the insecurities that may have even started in childhood. It starts when we journey through life. When we're born, we don't have those necessary baggage, right? Or the layers upon layers, right? When we're born, we come in whole. It's through the journey, through the human experience, that we tend to start to add on or accumulate insecurities based on social conditioning, family conditioning, maybe what peers or friends or teachers or family members, what they teach you. And we start to weigh upon ourselves. We tend to carry the heavy burdens at times. And some of you, I'm getting, are highly empathic or highly intuitive. You may be healers. You may feel very, very heavy at times, heavy within your physical body, but I'm getting heavy energetically as well. There could be a deep need to release the energies of others. So it'd be really good to get some energy work done this month. Get a massage if you are able to, or if you can have a family member do some work on you as well, or if you are attuned to Reiki, or if you have the skills or resources, you really are diving into that wealth piece this month. So let's take a look and clarify some of these energies here for you. So what you don't see coming is, I feel this inspired action right away. You don't realize that you have the momentum to do something and keep on going. You may surprise yourself. You may say, I really want to clean out the guest bedroom, but you've been putting it on hold or procrastinating. There's that word showing up again. So there could have been an energy of prolong, and then boom, you walk into the room and you start to move some stuff around, and before you know it, it's been 4 hours and you're almost done with the room. That's what I feel is showing up here for you in any area of your life that you've been procrastinating on. So let's see what these deep feelings are for you. Work through your feelings with this Aries energy. Let's see what some of these feelings are. What do we have here for Scorpio, please? The Devil. Well, there's that detoxify. So you're finding ways, and these two are right next to each other as well. You're finding ways to release. I'm getting here procrastination for a lot of you. Some of you also had a pet. It could have been a dog, or you were watching someone else's pet and there may have been messes that you had to clean up, and now there is maybe you're replacing a piece of the carpet, or it could be that there's stains that are bothering you. Please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate with everyone, but you have here this devil energy, releasing the anchors, releasing procrastination, or again, addictions, obsessions, fears, manipulation. And I feel like you are cutting the cord on things that hold you back. Instead of saying that you're going to do it tomorrow, you're going to say, no, I'm going to just do it now. I need to do it now, because what is that saying? Why wait till tomorrow or put off what you can do today? I totally butchered that, but you get my point. So I feel like you're definitely moving forward here after a time of maybe just not feeling motivated to do it, whatever this is for you. So there's some feelings. I feel there's some limiting beliefs that's important for you to really dive into. Maybe these have to do with beliefs of unworthiness. This could be trying to check out of our emotions as well, trying to numb ourselves. And that can tend to lead to procrastination as well. Maybe we spend too much time scrolling on social media or binge watching Netflix, or saying that we're going to do something, but we tell ourselves we don't have enough time in the day. But really, if you take a look at where you are consuming your time and energy, it may not be the healthiest. And that's what I feel is showing up here for this devil. So you're working through some things. Now, you may also feel like there's someone around you that is like a devil. They may have done you wrong. They may have burned you. Look at the background there. There's this huge fire coming out from this butterfly in this dark cave. So I do feel that some of you were working with someone, or you were working, not working in career. It could be career, but I feel like there was someone around you that was draining your energy, or they may have been manipulating you, or it just felt heavy whenever you were around them. And you're wondering why. You always thought perhaps it was you, or you thought that it was a different situation than it was, but you're really figuring out, wow, maybe this person doesn't have my best interest at heart, or maybe their energy is weighing me down more than I thought. So you're digging in deep. Let's take a look at what it is necessarily that you are digging really deep within here with your own energy. Let's take a look and take this devil energy, Scorpio, one step further. What do we have for Scorpio, please? We have the Knight of Voices and the Two of Pentacles. So Knight of Voices here is the Knight of Swords. This is about you taking action and going within. You're saying, I need to figure this out. I need to find a solution. I need to find some sort of resolution because I can't stay where I'm at any longer. So I feel like you are taking a movement to create more balance in your world. You have the Two of Materials, which is the Two of Pentacles. There may have been a time, Scorpio, that things really felt overwhelming or frenetic. Some of you, this is financial distress as well. And that's what I was sensing earlier. Oh, I didn't even see these cards flipping out. Did you guys see that? Because that's new to me here. We'll keep them there. We'll clarify that pile. But I do feel here that you're finding ways to balance your work life, your play life. There could even be a decision that needs to be made. In your world, I am getting some sort of decision, and trust yourself to make it. Once you make it, don't second guess, okay? Don't back down. And that may be difficult at times, especially with this devil showing up here, but you have what it takes. Don't let this devil energy, whatever that may be, it could be your own limiting beliefs. Don't let it second guess or hold you back, because once you decide to go forward with something, it's going to bring balance here. And that's a really powerful energy. All right, so we have detoxify. I don't feel like we need to clarify because the devil is already showing up, but you did have two cards that I don't know where they came from. It must have been during that last shuffle, but this is about taking inspired action. And this is what we see here. There's that high priestess that we were picking up on earlier. Beautiful. So this is about you trusting your intuition as well, your gut feelings. There is some sort of intuitive knowledge becoming available to you, Scorpio, and you're showing up here for yourself. You have the King of Emotions, King of Cups energy, and this is all about you evolving. You are maturing here in a bigger way than you could have imagined. This is about you getting in touch with your emotions and really feeling like you can trust your intuition after a time of feeling maybe a little bit cold, shut off, blocked off. Some of you may have dealt with this devil energy, someone who was cold, untrustworthy, or dramatic, brought in a lot of drama. And I do feel here, this high priestess is encouraging you to tune into the portal of your heart. What do you desire? What will make you truly happy? And I feel like the high priestess is coming in to give you a lending hand. Look at that. Her hand is upward, ready to receive. So I feel like you're ready to receive these blessings, this help, this support, and this encouragement. But you're tuning in here, and some of you may be taking a little bit of step back. Remember that hermit energy that was showing up earlier? So I feel like you're going within and reflecting, but towards the end of the month, mid to end of the month, you're really taking inspired action to do something that you've been procrastinating. Let's take a look at what this tension is for you. What is this tension? This is your energy again, Scorpio. So let's take a look and see what feels a little bit difficult or stressful. But you can see the Scorpion here. And I feel that you have been stung in the past. You certainly have. And there's this energy of awakening coming up. I'm getting that judgment energy of a deep awakening, a second chance, a do-over. So for a lot of you, there could have been something in the past that was difficult for you, but you have a second chance to live again. Live your life in the way, wow, I don't even see. A lot of times I'm just kind of off in my own world, zoning out over here. So I don't even see these fall, but Spirit's talking. I hope you're listening, Scorpio, because you have a lot of intuitive nudges, and you are highly empathic and intuitive yourself. Some of you may even be dreaming, receiving signs and symbols. And you're also receiving messages from your loved ones in spirit, or your spirit guides, your angels, those that are in the other realm wanting to help and assist you at this time. There's that hermit that we just talked about. And that is how you're going to be able to breathe through the tension. Meditate. That's a really big one. Being able to meditate can help you connect to the other realms as well. Can help you tune in, to connect to your ancestors, your guides, your angels. When this hermit shows up, you're taking a little bit of time this month to gain that introspection, to see what you need to shift within your inner world to create more balance in your outer world. Okay, because there's been some sort of imbalance that you've been feeling. Now, some of you may have already been in this hermit energy. That's kind of what I feel here for a lot of you. You have been just feeling maybe even a little bit withdrawn, a little bit lonely, or just at times feeling a little bit rejected. And that may be why this devil energy comes in, kind of telling you a mental story that you won't be rejected if you come with me, right? But I feel like you're cutting yourself off from whatever this is here. And you're seeing the light, you're seeing the truth. And it comes through meditation as well, that you are receiving this divine guidance. So I like this. Let's take a look and see what card is showing up for this Virgo energy of taking a look and assessing the situation. We have the 7 of materials. So I was feeling that 9 of materials earlier, but this is saying, is it worth continuing to move forward on my journey the way that I'm going? Or do I need to course correct? And many of you, I would say 98% of you are wanting to course correct. And sometimes just because we want it doesn't mean that we take inspired action. Well, here it is. Here's your time. You have inspired action. Your intuition is really trying to get your attention at this time. You have matured. You have the wisdom necessary. You have this beautiful heart that you can open up to this change. If you want to attract love, this looks like a really powerful time to get rid of the old beliefs that maybe you'll be single forever, or that you don't have love in your world. I feel like you're coming to some sort of higher self actualization or higher self wisdom here that is going to help put you back on this right track. So you're going to head towards that 9 of Pentacles, which is about creating a life that you love, and then head towards that 10 of Pentacles if you're seeking that as well. So you're definitely taking a look at what's working, what's not, how you can move forward, where you need to make changes in your world, or where you even took a detour along the way, right? Because we do that. We have a journey, we have this destination of where we'd like to be, and then somewhere along the way, having this human experience, we may tend to get off track a little bit, right? This is about you taking a look and saying, am I back on track with my soul purpose? Is my inner truth aligning with my outer world? So you're definitely coming into some sort of alignment here. I like this. Let's take a look and see what these insecurities are, Scorpio, for you. What are the insecurities showing up for Scorpio, and how can we help you push through them? Let's take a look here. How can we help you push through the insecurities? 9 of Cups, beautiful. So the 9 of Cups, when this is in reverse, there may have been a lack of belief, lack that something was going to happen. This could even be, at times, a little bit of that victim mentality. Everybody else achieves their dreams, but not me, right? When you're able to dive into that insecure piece of you, when you're able to shed light to the shadow, and I just did a collective reading on the shadow, very informative. I'll link it in the description box below if you haven't already checked it out. But this is about you manifesting the world that you want. But first you must come into alignment with your soul's truth and get rid of whatever limiting belief told you that you'll never achieve your success or never achieve your dreams. Okay, because remember that conditioning, those layers upon layers that tend to pile up as we navigate through Earth here, through our journey on Earth. And this is about you believing that it is possible. This is about you working on those pieces to achieve the dreams. Take inspired actions. This could be career. This could be business. It could be love, focusing on health so you feel like you're in a better spot, so you feel secure or feel powerful when you go on a date or you go in for that interview, right? This is about you doing what you need to do here first and foremost, so it can manifest in a very powerful, positive, abundant way in your outer world. Believe it, because you have here wish fulfillment. This is your final card here in your reading. So once you push through these insecurities, the sky's the limit, right? The sky really and truly is the limit. So let's take a look here, Scorpio, and get a message from the Mystical Shaman Oracle. What do we have here for Scorpio? These are really, really neat cards. I don't use them very often, so I'm not even familiar with many of them. So I will read to you the medicine and the invitation from the guidebook. All right, you have 2 cards showing up here. We're just going to take a look at one. You have the staff. The staff. This is card 51. Some of you may be 51 years old, or you may have a birthday on the 5th, the 1st, or the 6th. And I'm also sensing here that some of you may be in a 5 or even a 1 or a 6 personal year, or that's your life path number. If you want to know more about personal years, check out the description box below. I will also link the collective reading on personal years. From galaxies in the sky to shells at the beach, the spiral is found. Okay, this is not the spiral. My bad. Okay, we have here the staff. Let's see what's behind you. Okay, we actually have lightning behind you. We may take a peek at this as well. No, okay, I feel like this is awakening. This is that awakening energy that is showing up here all throughout your reading. So it's almost as if lightning strikes within you, and that's the momentum needed to move forward and take that inspired action. There's a big crackle of energy showing up here. So you have the staff. The staff is the symbol of authority. It holds the power to temper extremes. The staff helps you find the right course of action, the way of the middle, and aids you to maintain your balance after you begin walking in that direction. Moses carried a serpent staff through the desert, and with it he could summon the power of nature to heal or call plagues. The staff reminds you of the impermanence of all things and that your authority must come from your deep longing to serve. And that's interesting here, Scorpio, because you have a card here, the Hermit. Look where he's at. He's in the desert, but the Hermit typically carries a staff as well. So I love that this is showing up because I feel with this that this is about you making decisions and you're being handed the staff. You may have actually had a meditation, Scorpio, in the past, or a dream where you were handed a staff. Again, that's not going to resonate with everyone. The medicine is the healer here, and it says you are caught in the delicate balance between opposing forces, between masculine and feminine, between action and non-action. Use this to your advantage, as there can be no day without night, no low without high, no right without wrong. This is the time to take corrective action, beginning with your beliefs about what needs to be fixed or repaired. Let destiny take its course, nudging it slightly along. That makes sense with everything we've been saying here, down to the Seven of Pentacles, to course correction, to getting back on track. And the final message for you, Scorpio, is this. You know how to flow easily between polarities, how to weigh all possibilities and instinctively select the right path. Trust your inner wisdom. There's that high priestess. Trust your inner wisdom and take the first step on a journey that your heart has already embarked on. There's that King of Cups. Use the power of the staff to unite what appears to be divided, to find that delicate balance between will and surrender. Yes, this is a powerful card and it makes complete sense with what is going on here in your reading. So you have the willingness, you have this energy. So what you don't see coming here, Scorpio, for the month of May is you're being handed this staff. Now, what you do with it is completely up to you, but listen to your intuition because you're being divinely guided at this time. Your higher self is connecting. You're coming into being here, especially through meditation, getting out in nature, doing the shadow work, going in, taking a deep dive, taking a look at what this devil energy is for you can really help put you back on track, because when you know what this devil is, it brings you clarity on what you want versus what you do not want. So use this staff wisely this month. It's going to be a very, very powerful month, Scorpio, for you. I hope this resonates, beautiful souls. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly does help get the divine channel messages out there to those that need it most. Feel free to share, like, comment, or even subscribe and hit that bell if you haven't already. Thank you so much for tuning in. Lots of love.